Hey everyone, it's Mari Clarke here for Art Party Friday, and this is a gorgeous inspiration board that Hannah put together for us this week, and I am really going to completely use that pink and gray theme for this art journaling project. And I'm just starting out here with a napkin, a paper napkin, and some collage medium, and I'm just going to stick that down and go from there. So I really love using paper napkins for a background on an art journal project. It's a really super easy way to get that first layer down and then add some more layers on top of that. So once that's dried and I just cut around the edges where it was kind of messy, I just am taking some heavy gesso here and just priming that base, muting it a little bit. And now I'm taking some modeling paste and getting some texture on there before I start to add some color. My color is going to be, actually I'm going to use a lot of gelatos on this layout, and gelatos are really fun to work with, and of course they're a non-permanent color, so that's actually a really great thing because you can, move them and change your mind and take a wet wipe and wipe them off and start over. Like there's a lot of really great flexible things about using gelatos. And this is just some color shine, and I just put a great big splotch of that on there. You know what? I had no idea what I was going to do with this layout when I started, and you can see that right here at this point when I decide to add a big black dot there. That does not stay there. I thought that I might add, just with the gelatos, a variety of little sort of texture spots on here, but I didn't like that. I thought I might add a little bird on there because there was a bird in the inspiration. Didn't like how that looked either, and I didn't have the time to draw a bird on here, so I thought, okay, I am going to put flowers on here, and that is actually a really easy go-to for me for mixed media, and they're so easy to create just with your finger. So if you start with a colored base or a white base and add your color on top like I'm doing there, and the big thing here is to not overwork it. And I'm actually using that heavy gesso again to create the white on there and mix it with the gelato to make them look like pink flowers. And just taking my palette knife just to add a little bit of texture, just to cut some texture into them. So like you can see, this is really super easy to do. And like you do not want to overwork that product. You want to just really leave those little swipes that you put on there like swipes so that it actually looks like the petals of a flower. And then just adding a little bit of a darker dot in the center, and then you'll see me just adding some different little details as I go through here. So yeah, I'm just going to continue to work on that background a little bit, and then you'll see me decide that I'm going to add a face in there like I often do. So I just want to mention here that this Crafty Maven Getaway design team has just been so much fun, and I have really enjoyed this for about the last year and a half, I would say, is when I started, something like that. And I want to give a big shout out to Hannah Lemieux, who started this channel, and she just had this vision of what she would like to do for this project, and I think it was such a cool idea, and I have really, really enjoyed my time here, and with getting to know a whole bunch of different ladies, and it's just been a complete pleasure. And this will be my very last project with the Crafty Maven. So I just want to, I just wanted to say a little farewell there, and just a huge thank you, shout out to Hannah for all of her work and the tons of things that she has done to make this channel a success. So well done, and thanks so much. I'm just going to add a little bit of detail to the center of those roses. And then I'm going to add just a tiny little wee bit of journaling at the bottom, and I'm going to add some alphas just to create sort of like the theme or the final theme piece for this layout or this project, which is Paris, always a good idea, or Paris is always a good idea, but I'm going to, and I actually forget the comma, but I'll add it off camera. Paris, comma, always a good idea. And I think it was Audrey Hepburn maybe that said that, or I don't know, maybe it was Hemingway, I'm not sure. Someone said that was famous, and it's a really famous saying, and it's true. Paris is always a good idea. And I just wanted to do another little project here to just to remember the trip that my son and I took this summer to Paris. And so the napkin was the base, and then just layering on top with a whole bunch of different products. And You know what? If I could pick one single thing that I love to do in my craft room, it would be art journaling. And I don't get enough time to do that, to do those projects, because they do take time, and it's messy. You should see my desk right about now when I'm working on this. But it is definitely something that I'm very passionate about, and I really, really love. And it's just so therapeutic. And I love it way more than scrapbooking or any other, like card making, you name it. And I feel the same way about watercolor painting and all that kind of stuff. But I don't do all those projects on camera because I just don't feel like I don't really have a ton of things to share, as far as talent goes. So it's just things that I do typically for myself. So thanks so much for all of your comments over time, and all the support that you've given me on my channel. And farewell to the Crafty Maven Getaway. I've really enjoyed this, and I'll see you another time. Take care. Bye-bye.